From Daikin Park in Houston, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Pedro Martinez. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Just electric stuff, Boog. And that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's downstairs and outside. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. There's the swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one well upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, James Wood. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Chisholm leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Runner goes again, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, today's starting pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're off and rolling here in Houston. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing, no appeal. And a swing and a miss, and 1 gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Harris makes the play, and there's one away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And it's fouled away. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
And he chases that one. And there's 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back here in Houston. Now it's the DH, Frank Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Trout in and to his right. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Jeff Rancourt. He was late there, strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Guerrero makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Mike Piazza, the next to hit. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. That's down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a swing and a miss there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there.
That's the ball.
We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sale delivers. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 and 2's the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. Little chopper rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0 and 2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0 and 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Albies makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Dyken Park, on to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So digging in, Michael Harris II. Late on that fastball.
It's 0 and 1.
And he swings over the top there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got
swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Acuna now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Olson around third. He'll score easily. The tag at third, and he's out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero. Albies. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Trout. Trout getting the start in center. 33 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2009. Fouled off down the right side. 1 down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Fought off foul. Strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Houston, start of the fourth, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Late with the swing there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Strikes him out with 100. Chipper Jones now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. That one missed. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. There's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second. Back here in Houston, and now Bo Bichette. Sale back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Alvarez swings through it for strike one. And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And fouled off. No outs. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 3-run homer. It's 3-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Frank Thomas. On the ground to short. Seager. Throw to first in time. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. First time up was a pop out. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 13.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Comebacker to the mound. They get the force. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jeff Francoeur. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now here is Mike Piazza, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Off the plate, ball 1. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Matt Olson down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Not close with that one. 2-1. That's in there.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely.
And he got him. Back here at Dyken Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now batting Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws in the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. So the lineup flips over. And here is Jacob Wilson. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's Corey Seager. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Picked up an RBI.
Number 39 on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for two. Around second now, going for three. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the sixth. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Acuna hauls it in for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So digging in, Chipper Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Move to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And the batter now, Frank Thomas. That's towards center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So up next, Jeff Francoeur. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the dirt, but kept close.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Third out, that ends the frame. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Frank Thomas. Climb back to work. That's to third, and it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Piazza now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That one 95 to finish him off. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Fouled off left side. Runner on the move. Bunt attempt misses.
0-2.
Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a base hit. Thomas on his way to the plate. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. And a sac bunt here. Olsen. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Harris makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And strike one to the catcher.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's Matt Olson.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And downstairs. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. A strikeout and a walk. So they turn things over to the righty, Will Klein.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Fires over to Guerrero, and that is the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3.
Now pitching. Devin Williams.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's 5-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
That one back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That one felt good. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Laddie now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Makes the grab, one away. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, Albies. And Vladdy is set down. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. That one out to right. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he blows that one by him at 100. Chapman, a 6'4 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Ball one there. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Albies.
One ball,
and that's in the dirt. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the American Giants and the Lions. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Runner takes off. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill has this one sized up. And there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball one. That one almost got him.
No strike.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Yeah, that's fouled off. Wilson at third. Guerrero on at first with two down. Play at the plate. Got it. That's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Ellie De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Balls, one strike.
Inside. 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Kluber back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Frank Thomas. Slider right there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
That one misses in the dirt. And that's down and away.
1 strike.
And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. And now it's Mark Vientos. Max Scherzer back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Vladimir Guerrero getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. Snags it for the second out. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering upstairs. Second inning here, no score. Way outside, 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Mangum coming on. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. And now Jake Mangum. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Mangum hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Jackson Merrill digs in now. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, bases empty. And strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Fly ball to right. Guerrero should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. So digging in, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Alvarez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Outside low, ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to Altuve. On to first in time. Double play. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
And that is that. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Led off the game with a strikeout. Max Scherzer goes to work. That's way outside. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. That just misses. And now 3-0. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's filled up.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's hard hit in the line. And it goes just foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to right. And that gets down into the gap. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Altuve runs. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Frank Thomas.
The designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Kluber back to work. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Mike Piazza, flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now a chance for Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the catch. Inning over. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 down, base is empty. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. 1 gone, runner at first. Jake Mangum will hit next. Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. Tags the runner for 1. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Mike Trout. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count. That ball's foul.
Got him swinging. Now here is Jacob Wilson. He is singled and he is flied to left. Strike 1.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Altuve hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, struck out swinging his first time. They hand the ball over to a new arm. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And he swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. So the batting order turns over. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Right side. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Out to short. Tatis gets it to first, and Guerrero is set down. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He gets there with the slide. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Now it's the DH, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And it's even up.
1-1.
And that's
2
too
balls,
high.
1 strike.
Rip towards third. Zips it across. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Altuve at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Strike 2. All tied up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it.
A new arm into the game. The righty Will Klein.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Vientos swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
You got it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And he lays one down the left side. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one pulled foul. Pickoff move to first. Vientos gets back easily. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. They pitch out. And the ball thrown away into center field. Caught in a rundown now. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated.
Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Puts a bunt down. And now the DH, Frank Thomas.
Leading for San Diego, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Kluber back to work. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Pitch misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Mike Piazza, the next to hit. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Nope, he held back. Fought off foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tatis to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He is struck out and he is walked. And it's fouled away. Merrill makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Wilson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
0-2's the count.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
So up next, Jake Mangum. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed. Oh, he botches it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Runner on the move. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one missed. Runner on the go again. Trying to move him over here. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they cut the deficit to 1 thanks to the infield single. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Jacob Mizorowski taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Checks over to first, back safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. And a sac bunt here. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Hold on. He's coming home. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Well, 1-run game. Bo Bichette digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Chapman, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him. And there's 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 outs. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. And they add on. It's 3-1.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
And now Vladimir Guerrero swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So now the DH spot, Ellie De La Cruz. Aroldis Chapman comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now here is Jose Altuve. Swings through that one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Fires over to Guerrero, and they get Altuve for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.